Centre console boats have become massively popular in the USA, and this is an HCB 53. This is a perfect example of the kind of thing that people are running nowadays. And what this is really is an ultimate day boat, an ultimate fishing platform, an ultimate diving platform. It's kind of whatever you want it to be for days out on the water. Right at the back you've got these outboard engines. These are actually Yamaha engines. They're 350 horsepower each, and they're giving the boat a top speed of about 50 miles an hour and a cruising speed of 37, and it's got some serious range as well. It'll do about 500 miles at that 37 miles an hour. But we're going to go on board of this and I'm going to show you what these are all about. So we're going to step on here via this dive door. There are two of these. There's another one over on the other side, that one's closed. And back here it's all about fishing. So you've got things like cooled live bait wells under the floor. There's another one of those on that side. There's another one underneath this back seat. This is what they call a rocket launcher. This is where all your fishing rods slot into. And then there's another bait well here that's actually removable. And you've got this area here. So what you've got is things like a fridge underneath there. And then you've got your sink and so on. And these are chopping boards. You can lift these off if you want to have the nice finish, but of course they protect it the rest of the time. And over on this side then is like a tackle box, so things like your fishing gear can go into here. So that's kind of what that's about. And also you might have noticed up on top there's what they call a Tuna Tower. That's another helm position up there, so that gives you a much better view for when you're trolling and that kind of thing. And you can also see these huge outriggers here and here, which would hinge out and take the lines well out clear of the boat. And these are rod holders, these things here across the back. Let's head on forward a little bit further. It's got a serious hi-fi on here as well. You keep seeing these big speakers like this. These are JL Audio, and you can see them in the back up just here. And then this is where you travel. So you're under the shade of this hardtop. You've got seating across the back, and then your helm is up here. Triple seats and a commanding view forward. And it's a very high spec boat, so he's got things like the joystick control, so that when you're manoeuvring you can just push that to the side or twist it and it actually then manoeuvres the boat the way you want it to go. The bow thruster as well. This is a night vision camera. You can just see people walking across the bridge up there, but you get that same view at night, which is pretty impressive. And then you've got things like your chart plotter, that's depth over here, and up above your instrumentation for the Yamaha engines and so on. Let's come round a bit further. Again, these big speakers you can see about the place. Up here there's a massive social area, so you've got these big sunbeds with a great view out across the front of the boat, and then this seating area around here. This will infill to make a big sun pad if you wanted to, or you can have a table in there and that gives you a great eating area. Let's go right to the front, and in fact I think we'll step up here and take a look back. Look at that. It's a pretty cool machine, isn't it? The ultimate day boat. But actually there's a little bit more to it than that, because if we step down this side, these clips here are rod holders, so you can get your fishing rods down the side there if you want to. And then in here there's a small cabin. I say small, it's actually perfectly usable. And this is interesting, they've actually fitted this out with reclaimed wood. That's why it looks like this. I think that's great. It's a really neat detail. There's a big double bed underneath here, and if we go to the back, it's also got its ensuite with a separate shower area. Now there's a generator on this boat as well, so this is air conditioned. In fact I can feel it wafting on my feet, it's very pleasant. And this is storage in places like that. Cool, let's head back out of here. And we'll head back down this side. And I think we'll finish off here. Well, that I think has been a very interesting boat. It's sort of thing we don't see in the UK, so I was quite keen to get on board one of these and show you what these are all about. I just want to say a huge thanks to Denison Yachts. They've organised this tour for me and they've been looking after me over here, so really obliged to those guys, and I will put a link to them in the description. As ever, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that one. Do give it a thumbs up if you have, and we will look forward to catching you on the next one. Take care, bye bye.